Dear viewers and subscribers, welcome again to our YouTube channel Max the Service. Please subscribe and press the bell icon to receive all notifications regarding any video we are uploading on this channel. So, let's start with the setting up Git as we finished last session with some basic advanced GitHub terms and also we discussed some key definition apart from version control. What is version control and GitHub is also version control we are using in this series DevOps series and Git and GitHub tutorial. And also we discuss advanced terminology used in GitHub. We also discussed how to install Git on different operating system. For all of these, you can watch another session, another video. Now, after installation, let's check either do we have installed Git or not, just to verify that because I also installed and opened GitHub Bash to check it on CMD. Let me just check Git and it is version, right? Here you can see we are with Git version 2.46.2 Windows, and we can also check either we have the installed on the Linux, and here also I will execute the same Git version. Here also we have 2.34.1, right? But here is some latest one, old one 2.46, and on Linux environment we have 2.34. So on Windows we have latest one. Okay, so let's start with the setting up Git. Actually, why we need this setting up? Why setup is needed? Because as we discussed in last session, that when you are working with team, you must specify your some configuration like your email, your name, what some compression parameters if you are having some issues with downloading and cloning the repository. So that's why Git allows you to set user credentials such as email, username, etc. Setup for the basic information, you must know about the setup just by typing git config and list. So here you can see that let me check either basic things name and email. Yes, here you can see we don't have set up this because if you are going to start working properly in professional environment, even though in some shared distributed environment you must be configure this. So later on you can track with your name the changes, the branches, your directory, whatever is all activity you can be tracked with user with your name and email. Okay, so to do this, just you can configure. It's a simple git config user dot name. Okay, and you will be providing name here like Shahid Hussain Abbasi, right? Okay, not in a git directory. What does it mean? Mostly we do this mistake. That's why I did not fix before executing this command because I wanted to explain you what is the reason. Actually, the directory with name software I did not initialized with git. What does it mean? It's mean furthermore this directory will not be tracking any changes being done on git environment. we must initialize the directory. Let's suppose if I am going to initialize this directory software, all the files and folders in this directory will be tracked. You can also view all the changes if are being done on local, and if you are going to commit and push on the remote, then anyone else also can trace and can track all the changes, what files and folders are being managed and modified, and uh, anything on those files. And if you are doing any code with in any file, definitely everything will be tracked. So let me first check either we have some folders, files, what kind of folder and file we have in software directory, and we know the command of this. We also learn in uh, Linux and Windows based commands videos. Those videos are also uploaded. You can watch all the commands, almost 40 to 50 commands. I explained how these works and how those commands works and beneficial for you. So to view all the directories in this software directory, I just will write dir. You can see here db, docker, desktop. This is, yes, max the service demo. Okay, guys, we have demo directory, and let me close it just to ma make the things some clear. First, I will move into demo directory, okay, because I want to do some changes within this directory, and I further I don't want to trace and track by Git anyone else other than demo directory. So that's why I just first I will move into cd demo. Okay, now I am in demo directory, right? And here first let me clear this screen. Okay, now I will see, okay, what is under this. Nothing. Guys, again, I would like to request you to subscribe my channel and provide your comments, and also like, so that I can be interested providing you more videos in different technologies. Right now we are working with DevOps, and it's a session on Git and GitHub. Okay, we are now in software folder, and let me create another directory like mk make dir make directory max the service. Okay, service. Let me check directory. It is created, and let me go into this directory cd max the service, and let me see what is under this, and let me check the status of git. Guys, you can see here is no initialization of git, and you cannot track, you cannot trace max the service anymore if you will not initialize it. So how to initialize? Just we can do like git init. Okay, now it is initialized, and by default this will be named with master. You can change this repository name. Even the any that repository created with max the service will be name of with master. It's actually it's master is a name of branch. It's a default branch created by GitHub. So now, because we don't have anything in this directory, and I will copy some code, so because we also we doing some practice apart from execution of command, then I will just copy the code. Which code I want to copy? Actually, I want to copy the code. I we have actually created demo. Spring Boot. In Spring Boot initial Hello World application, and now I will move it to our Max the service folder under software. You can see it is created, and I will just paste here. Okay, and under this it's all the source code and relevant files of that uh, project. The project name was demo. So now I will execute. You can see here we have a demo under the Max the service, and uh, now we can we can track whatever with demo will be doing. Okay. So first of all, I need to configure my username, sorry, name and email so that we can track uh, all of this with Git. So I will write git config and user dot name. It is okay. If I check git config uh, git config user dot name. So, sorry, just I will check git config list. Here you can see there should be user.o. It is not available yet. Why it is not available? Okay, so let me check and execute. Yeah, here you can see user.name. Uh, Shahid Hussain Abbasi. But why we have two user dot name under the same? Let me check. Okay, this one is global and then this one is local. So you can set like because uh, if you want to work with this user along all the project, right, then you will be I mean you can configure it with all git project. You can also configure it with system level, and you can also configure it with local level. So if I want to replace the user dot name with this, then I will be adding git config global user dot name. Okay, let me check the list. Okay, here you can see both we have. Okay, okay. Now I have added name, and right after this, definitely we need to add email. Email, and it is mm, sh yahoo.com. Okay, we will be using answer.sh at the yahoo.com and Shahid Hussain Abbasi. Throughout the projects, we will be doing some practice uh, in this series. Okay, let me check it again in list. Ooh, yeah, you can see it is here. Okay, so we also know how to check the all the configuration. Okay, we also know the method how to set name and email while setting up our Git environment. And now, if you don't want to list all the parameters, just you can write git config get user dot name. Okay, it will provide you user dot name, and same because if I move back, you can see here these are the keys here. These are the keys. You can just write user dot email. You can write credentials dot helper, whatever you want to check. Just you can add key instead of looking into all the uh, commands. Okay, oh, sorry, all the configuration. Now, most important and most beneficial commands I'm going to explain you when you will be using in Git. Let's suppose you don't want to remember all the commands, and you don't want to remember, even you are not able to remember, even if you want, but you cannot remember all the commands with syntax. Then definitely it will be time consuming to Google and to discuss with someone, okay, what is the command of creating new branch, what is the command of creating uh, commit and pushing it to remote repository. So all of this you can do with a simple way, which is creating alias. Let's suppose if you are going to uh, if you are going to create an alias name like git commit, simple. You don't want to always write git commit, or you don't want to remember, you cannot remember it, then you can just simply git config global. We are using now global because we are all doing setup globally. This will be executable for all the projects, right? Global alias alias dot whatever alias you want to have, just write I want to create alias of like git commit, so it will replace commit. Okay, now later on you can also like you can do like git commit am new commit, command not found. Okay, why it is happening? Global alias git commit git status demo. Like another command, you can create alias of git config global alias dot git add, just you will add like this. Okay, so because now you want to add your current changes to staging. From staging, definitely you will be moving this to remote. Okay, then what you will do, just you will write, first you will need to check status, get status. When you will write get status, it will track all the changes you are doing. If these are with color red, it's mean these are folders or file, whatever changes you are doing, these are on your local. If I commit, sorry, first I need to add. After add, what I will write, because I have created alias get add. If I will put a dot, it will add all the local changes to staging. Okay, bash command. aliases y get a add get all. If I write git add git git add, yeah, copy of demo, okay. We have created two alias git uh, commit and git add. So after looking into status of git status, we have created two commands, alias like git add and git commit. Okay, now we will first check git status because we have to know what are the changes we have done. Okay, we have created a new directory and we are now having a project under this demo, and we after git init command it is now under tracking and it is showing red because it's mean it is changed on your local, but git want to know what status you want to maintain this. Okay, for now I will use alias like first. Remember, first whatever you need to uh, transform from your local to cache, like staging, you must be uh, doing some command like first we have to add. Okay, git add. If I'm using dot, it's mean it will add all the demo and all the files and folder under demo directory. If I want to add few files like let me go into in the demo and see. Okay, I have number of files and folders, and if I will again use git status, you can see, okay, git add to include it will be committed. It is saying that if you want to add all of this, you can just use any of dot slash, or I mean just dot you can use to track. Nothing added to commit, but untracked files present. Git add to track. Git add. Okay. If I want to track, first I want to check the file under demo dir. Okay. And if I want to add, git add source. Only this, because if you remember, we created alias git add. Okay, if again you will check git status, you can see here rest of the files are here, but the files under source, you can see here source, now it's green. These are greens because we have staged. Now these are staging and rest of are in cache. Okay, the red files are in cache and green files are in staging. From staging, after pushing using another command, it will be sync with your remote. It will be all changes and whatever you have done with your local, it will be moved to on remote, and from remote anyone either can clone and start with working onward. Okay, so just wanted to share the process how we can commit only one file, how we can add only one file. So move step back and just write git add dot. Now git status, you can see all the files have been committed to, oh sorry, are now in cache. From cache, if you want to remove, then you can simply write git uh, rm recursive cache. No path space. Okay, dot. If I will check it again, get status, you can see. Let's suppose you have added by mistake. You don't want to add everything. You just want to add let's suppose you don't want to add git attributes, you don't want to add git ignore, you don't want to add these rest of files, because these are configurable files. You can, we have discussed this in last session. This is relevant to your setup, local setup. We will work on how git ignore work. We will just provide some path here, so that we don't need to ignore every time. Let's suppose, because if I go to ignore here, let me show you git uh, sorry code dot. Here you can see anything mentioned here will not be committed. Okay, because we have not mentioned uh, here the all the files right now going to guys, one thing more you can see, it is also get implemented here. We will be using PowerShell or VS Code terminal to work on GitHub. Right now, I'm using its Git Bash, the utility. Okay, so we will also be using VS Code terminal and PowerShell later on. Okay, come to the point. Now, if I check the status again, you can see, because now VS Code another folder has been created, because I run VS Code having this make the service folder, and when VS Code start on any directory, it also provide you .vs Code to track all the changes to for history and for later on reviewing purposes. VS Code automatically provide this directory, as we also have init directory, .git directory. When we run command, let me show you. Here you can see. When we run command git init, it create .git to track the every git activities. Okay, now just we are going to uh, we are going to we are going to add git add dot git status. Now it is in cache. I'm not going to execute further more commands, because this video is just for a setup of Git on your machine with global system and local based, like we have done with the name and email. So definitely we will start proper using commands, now I just wanted to cover with cloning. This was your local repository, and we will also cover how to push these commands, this your local code to your remote. And first I want to complete cloning. What is cloning? Actually, cloning is just a replica, copy of your repository, your project. So what is its method? Just you will write git clone. Guys, after adding few character, and then you can just press tab, it will write rest of the command, because git already know. Okay, git clone, and then you will be providing the URL of your remote repository. How to do this? Let me check. Okay, here are a number of repositories and projects, and under this Shahid Spring, I have number of projects. Okay, right now this one I have like we have my plus, and if I want to go and just clone this project, my plus, just I will copy the URL, and I will paste here. Okay, my plus project will be downloaded under maxi service repository. Okay, let me do this. You will be thinking why I have not pushed this code into remote, because I left rest of the concept, because I will cover when we will be doing some cloning from different ways. Like right now we have we can clone like with the HTTPS, with SSH, and GitHub CLI as well. And we can, when we will start working with the open with GitHub desktop or download zip, because you can just, if you have having problem with some configuration, you don't have like GitHub key, then you can just simply download. If GitHub owner don't allow cloning, and just you can download zip. Okay, you will just click on download zip, and it will start downloading. Here you can see. So after downloading, how to synchronize, how to sync this your downloaded project with this remote GitHub. With this concept I will cover how to configure your local repository, and we have configured, and how we can push our local repository to remote on GitHub server. Within that I will cover how to download, and how to clone, synchronize, and how to clone your local repository, like we have demo. We have demo project, and we also downloading my plus under maxi service. Okay, it is taking time, and let's wait, and let's finish it. Once it will download, then I will be showing some more. Okay, if you want to, let me open another terminal. Okay, and here get, I will move into git, sorry, user, sorry, it is cd user dir cd user hp. Simply I can copy Shahid software max this. Okay. Okay, I have done because the current cloning is taking time, and I just open another terminal and let me show you how we can maximize the text so that it will would be visible for all of you. Like we have 16, apply, save, and now I will move to the directory we were working with. Shahid software makes the service. Okay, here we have demo and my plus. Okay, okay. So if I like to check get status again, you can see my plus is here and uh, another project with which you can just start working. So you can also uh, remove, like if I want to remove the uh, repository or folder from remote, we also have command git remote. Just you can re remove my plus. Okay, let me clear it and write it again. No such remote and get status, but it is. Guys, here is downloaded and let me check get status my plus. Now you also have my plus downloaded and uh, you can also remove get remote and uh, okay, guys, we have covered cloning, how we can clone, how we can set up our GitHubs on your local machine, how we can configure username, password, how we can do some, we can create aliases and we can create we can just remove our cached files committed by sorry added by mistake. So we will be working in next video with files. Okay, we will also discuss on cloning method like SSH and how we can uh, synchronize, how I can push our local repository. I mean, as we have created a demo under the Maxi service. This is not on the remote. You can see I don't have this remote, sorry, demo, right? We cannot see anywhere this demo project. We will also push that local demo project on the GitHub. This is the main concept. Most of the developers, most of the engineer want to know the easiest way how we can do this, because they start working on their local machine, creating their initial project, and then they want to host their local project on GitHub. So that's why I will be working on that in the next section, and we will also be executing lot of commands. So bye for now. One more thing, I would like to request you to subscribe my channel, because I am working for all the students, all the beginners. Even I will be covering and trying to my deliver my best. I will also be working with some advanced and expert, but later on, time by time, I will be uploading these videos for everyone. So if you have subscribed, definitely you will be receiving all those videos in the series. Right now, we are working in GitHub and DevOps. After completing this, we will choose another series. So thank you. Thanks for watching Maxi Service, and thanks for your liking and sharing. And I really, it is really helpful for me to motivate and keep working on it.